Bobby and Christian back here on the point after. Bobby, you take a win any way you can get it in the NFL, 9-0. You're not rated on style points. It all counts the same.
Well, the defense played great. Who that say go beat them Saints? I know the Bucs aren't. The Bucs, listen, they are so humbled. Now you might say, wait a minute, what about the postseason? No, it does matter if you protect the football or you turn it over when all said and done. I mean, I know Tom Brady don't want to play the Saints. Tom Brady against the Saints, the great GOAT. And, I like me some Tom Brady, but not against the Saints overall. If Drew wouldn't have had those interceptions, man, we had 4 turnovers. I'm telling you, we still had a chance to win at the end. We have Tampa Bay's number, and Bruce Arians knows that. I think Tom Brady knows that. If you look at Christian, okay, the last 4 games against the Bucs, in the regular season, he's thrown 8 interceptions, 2 fumbles, 10 turnovers. So and we plus 9 in the turnover margin. So who that nation, look at that. And if you look at it, this is Sean Payton football, even though he wasn't on the sideline, but he's the leader, the fearless leader, and even though he went in the fold, he was there in spirit. We allowed 20 or fewer points, 90 wins and only 8 losses. We don't turn over the ball, 54 wins, 6 losses. I thought our defense had to play great, and they did play great. If you'd have told me that Taysom Hill's not going to throw for 50%, Alvin Kamara's going to have 31 total yards, I go, well, for sure they're going to cover. Instead of 11 and a half points, I don't know, it might be 17, 20 points. But that shows you how dominant our defense was.
Vegas got this one badly wrong.
Our defense kicked ass, and I just think the game plan, the Saints defensive line, it seems like they're in Tampa Bay's head. The bottom line, if you look now in the series, and even Bruce Arians said this, it is, who that nation, it's not a rivalry until Tampa Bay wins a whole lot more. It's not a rivalry type game. We've beaten Tampa Bay more than any other team in the National Football League. We now have 39 wins and 21 losses. We've won the last 7 meetings.
In the regular season.
Yeah, in the regular season. So you look at it, we've had their number. And I tell you what, I don't know why is this, Christian, because I think the Who Dat Nation wants to have that dome field advantage. But as of late, we more road warriors than we play better on the road than we do in the dome. Now, I don't know if it's pressure, if they pressing too hard, and they're more loosey-goosey, foot-loose, fancy-free. The pressure's all on the opponent. We like to go in a hostile environment. We have 25 road wins since 2018. That's a big sample size. That's almost 4 seasons. We got the most wins in the National Football League on the road. So it doesn't matter where we're going. And that might bode well for a wild card team, Christian. I think now by beating the Bucs, hell yeah, we should win 3 in a row. We should get the 10 wins. Come Monday night, come on, take care of business. Beat the Dolphins Monday Night Football. You take care of business, Carolina here. Then you beat Atlanta on the road. Then you get into 10 wins. Boy, but no one would have thought the Super Bowl champs. Look, this team, you can't figure them out. I know if our defense plays great, we got a chance, though. We have a chance. That's the way we structured right now. We're not a fantasy offensive team. Oh, I want all the offensive weapons of the Saints. Fantasy football, hell no. How about we just win? Look at the ugly win, Jacksonville, when they beat the Bills 9-6. We did even better. We won 9-0.
Lowest scoring game in the NFL this season.
Lowest score in the NFL this season, 9-0. This ain't the 60s or the 70s. 9-0. And you look this year, look who's on a roll right now as good as any team, how they're playing. And we whooped them the first game, the Packers. So we beat Tampa Bay twice, and we beat Green Bay. That's 3 of our wins. Now, then you lay in against the Giants. I don't know what's going to happen, but I know if we play like we are up to our capabilities, we have a chance. We have a great chance. And what I mean by that, don't turn over the ball, don't turn over the football, and play great defense. It might be an ugly win, but it all counts the same. It doesn't matter, you're not really going to do anything if you don't have a number of these players and you're in a shootout type game. No, that's not necessarily with the National Football League. It might be in college or high school, but that's still not yet the NFL. but you know who played like it was a high school or college fantasy game? How about Marquez Callaway? He could have done even better, Christian. He had 6 catches for 112 yards, right on the 19-yard average. He had 9 targets, 6 catches. I think he left a couple of them out there. One slant route hits him in the hands. I mean, come on, you got to have strong hands. That'd be a Michael Thomas type catch. You got to go to the ball, and I'm not even going to talk about the tight ends. Between Adam Trautman and Vanette drops one. Come on, you got to help out Taysom. Catch that ball on the seam. Then Adam Trautman, you got to go high point the ball. Be aggressive to the ball. Don't let the ball come to you. And Trautman ended up having 1 catch, 4 yards. Unacceptable. Vanette, no catches. So, when I look who's contributing, who's not, and like you mentioned earlier, who we missed when he was hurt? Like we've had a number of offensive players. Look at the swagger of Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, C.D. Deuce. How can you not like C.D. Deuce? Man, he goes, you know what? He went up to Tom Brady. Tom Brady cussed him out. He just smiled at Tom Brady, man. I'm like, man, come on. I'm from Florida. I own Florida. Chauncey Gardner's talking that kind of smack. Or you know what? What? Man, I don't care if y'all got a packed house, man. I'm from Florida. I own Florida. Now, you like that kind of player on your side. You don't like if they're your opponent. But guess what? He backs it up most of the time. He led the team in tackles, 6 assists, an interception, a pass defended. You know who showed up today, Christian, after all the damn suspension at the beginning of the year? David Onyemata. Mm-hmm. David Onyemata finally played like we see him in training camp. He ends up getting a sack, 6 total tackles, 3 quarterback hurries, tied with Cam Jordan with quarterback hurries, a tackle for loss. Marcus Davenport, I like it. We all love it. Now, can he stay healthy? Don't we all love when Cam Jordan and Marcus Davenport is on the field at the same time? They stacking those sacks. They stacking them. Oh, okay, look at Davenport. A sack, 1 quarterback hurry, 2 tackles for loss. That was tied with Cam. So Cam not only led the team in sacks, he led the team in quarterback hurries, I should say tied with Onyemata, and led the team in tackles for loss, tied with Davenport. And now Cam's over 100 sacks. And you know the company he's with? City Champ, the great Ricky Jackson. Hello, that speaks volumes. Now, as far as Christian, not dark horse, we call it the diamond in the rough.
Yeah, hold your thought for a second. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification.
We're going to say that later? Okay.
Here on the New Orleans Saints Radio Network. All right, back here on the Point After on the New Orleans Saints Radio Network. Bobby, let's get to the diamond in the rough performance of the game presented by Friend & Company. You have a friend in the jewelry business. How about Andrew Dowell?
Andrew Dowell. Christian, I gave you one little hint and you picked it up right away. Who does that remind you of? That's one pass.
Craig Robertson,
North Texas State. Mean Green. Yeah. A great leader. What was his nickname, Christian? Crib. I tell you what, we got a new crib in Andrew Dowell. Boy, talk about making plays. 4 unassisted tackles. And he had 1 assist, 5 in a game. This is the kind of game J.T. Gray had against the Jets last week. So with Gillikin, the way he's punting, Christian, unbelievable how he could control the ball. As great as Marstead was, I think Gillikin might even be better long term. That's why we never have to worry about our punters. Our punters are that damn good. And how about even without Deontay Harris?
Aesop
Winston. You know what he's averaging right now? 2 games of punt return. He's averaging the Pro Bowl level, over 13 yards. Over 13 yards of punt return. He had right at 13 tonight. 34 long gain in the 1 punt return. And he catches the ball smooth. When you watch him catch a punt, he's not like, herky-jerky or he's afraid. He's fair. You know, one of them I wish he wouldn't have fair caught. But Aesop Winston stepping up big time. I got a lot more to say because, look, we got 4 sacks. 4 sacks against the number 1 team who's protecting the quarterback. The Bucs had only given up 17 sacks on the season. They were number 1 in the NFL. But not against the Saints, not against the Who Dat Nation's defense. And I tell you what, the outstanding Tom Brady, they were only 32%. I'm going to go on and on because there's a lot of good
We're here till
a lot of good to talk about.
All right, getting your calls, too. It's the Point After. Saints win 9-0, a shutout of Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is the Point After on the New Orleans Saints Radio Network.